This is an explanation of personal jurisdiction. Is that how to see that?
Yeah. Okay. For personal jurisdiction, you must have two levels. You must have two levels. The first level is a statute, a long-arm statute that is the state's statement of defendants over whom the state wants to have jurisdiction. You must always have that first part of personal jurisdiction. You must have a statute. You must also have a second part. The second part is what makes the assertion of jurisdiction constitutional. The second level, though, can be achieved in any one of three different ways. You don't need all three of them, you just need one of them. The first one is specific personal jurisdiction. For specific personal jurisdiction, there are four components that are absolutely required. The first is that the state must be interested in the case. The second is that the state must be a reasonable place for the case to be heard. The third is that the defendant must have purposefully availed himself of the benefits of that state. And the fourth is that the dispute must arise out of the defendant's contacts with the state. If you have a statute plus specific personal jurisdiction, then you have successfully built a two-level structure. Instead of specific personal jurisdiction, you could have general personal jurisdiction. General personal jurisdiction will also satisfy that second requirement, and for general personal jurisdiction, you need to make sure that the defendant has continuous and systematic contacts with the forum state. For general personal jurisdiction, a defendant can be sued in the state over anything and everything, whether it arises from the specific contacts he has with the state or not. The third alternative way you could satisfy that second level is through transient jurisdiction. Transient jurisdiction has only one requirement. For transient jurisdiction, the defendant must be served with process for that lawsuit while physically present in the state. It's a leftover from Pennoyer, but it is still allowed under the Burnham case from 1990. If a defendant is properly served with process while physically present with the forum, then personal jurisdiction over him will be proper. Remember, though, that you still must have that first level, the statutory level, no matter what. Oh, and watch out for aliens.